Hopefully there's not too much road noise. You can hear me. I've made a couple of videos that I actually have to upload. This is the only time I have to make this video because I have quite a few things I have to do work-wise. So I'm on my way to one of my jobs now. I completely understand what you're saying about military style, or I need to slow down. Cop just stopped somebody and there's 3 more sitting right here. I understand what you're saying about military style as far as quote unquote above the ear. It can be an accommodation of technically above the ear means above the ear. So if I have longer hair and it's braided up and it's close to my head but not past my ear, that would actually work, technically. Now, that's up to the teachers or the owners or the administrator's discretion. This isn't military. So to Death of the Wing, I think that's the person who commented. If everyone were like you, as a white person, understanding what we as blacks or people of color, whatever you want to call us, indigenous people, go through on a regular basis about our hair. And I'm not necessarily saying that it's a bad thing for you guys. I'm saying for us to, when I say get our own schools, so that we can properly educate ourselves and be able to express ourselves culturally, how other folks in other ethnic groups are able to express themselves or live culturally. We have been the only folks in the country where our quote-unquote culture has been stripped away. If you're not clean cut, bald head, fade, it's always an issue. I'm sure you've seen the kid who was in a wrestling match and he had his hair covered properly and the ref, who they found out later was racist, made him cut his hair. It's always an issue. There are plenty of things online as far as people doing things with their hair. It's only an issue when it's us. And like I said, I wish more white folks were like you, to where we could work things out. But integration has been one of the things that has hurt our culture more than anything. It hasn't helped in any way, shape, or form. And again, it's nothing against you, nothing against your race. There are certain people, there are certain white folks, like I literally, before I started this video, and that's what made me do the video, I am in North Georgia, probably about 35, 40 minutes outside of Atlanta, which this area is racist. Me being from Columbus, Ohio, go Bucks, I hadn't really experienced racism in Ohio. I hadn't, especially not in Columbus, because it's a huge melting pot. But anyways, back to what I was saying, the reason I even thought about making the video, there was a guy who I had to get over for construction. He was in the slow lane. He's driving 55. I'm driving 70. He gets over in front of me, which again, I don't have a problem with. But when somebody, you don't stay in the passing lane if you're going slow. He proceeds to, he has a Confederate flag and a couple other things that let me know that he was racist. So he gets in front of me and slows down to about 45 miles an hour. I get ready to get over, he gets over. I get back over, he does the exact same thing. There's no reason why a hatred for some other group should consume you. to where you do things that are stupid that could put your life or somebody else's life in jeopardy because you don't like their skin color, or you're discriminating for some reason. And again, I'm kind of at a loss for words about this whole thing. But again, the hair thing, that could have been fixed. It could have. Now, if somebody wanted to make a complaint, well, his hair is quote unquote longer than it should be, it's above his ears. So hopefully this makes sense. I'll make a video a little bit later. Hopefully I won't rant as much, or I won't be as in as big of a hurry as I am now, and I'll be able to get more information in. So thank you for listening.